Hey, how you doing? This is Brian Howard here, BK's Credit Group. And first off, before I say anything else, if I haven't welcomed you to the group specifically, I want to take the time to, welcome everyone to the group. I hope that you're finding the information and the content that I'm providing in the group to be valuable, and that it is helping you, help accelerate your goal of, doing whatever it is that you're trying to do with your business from a business credit and funding standpoint. If you know other business owners that you think that could benefit from the material and the content that I'm dropping in the group, please add them to the group. We're growing every day, and and that's what we want. So that's a good thing. So again, if you have friends that are small business owners that you think could benefit from the group, then by all means add them to the group. Again, for those of you who don't know me, let me say it again. I'm Brian Howard, BK's Credit Group. What we do at BK's Credit Group is we teach small business owners how to build and create a strong business credit profile for their business that's not linked to them personally. That's essentially what we do. We also, offer some other, business coaching and consulting services, but the primary bulk of our business is teaching about business credit and financing, which is actually what I want to talk about today. So I hope everyone has something to write with, because I have 4 key points that I want to tackle today that I don't want you to forget, and that I really, really, really want to make sure that you understand. So let's take about a 10-second break to get you something to write with, to write down these 4 things that I'm going to talk about today. And I'm going to be real brief. Let me just take a drink of water real quick. So the 4 things that I want to talk about, that I want to address in this quick video. And again, I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. Right now, I think we're at about 2 minutes. I definitely want to get this done in 10 minutes or less, because I know you guys are super, super busy, or, just enjoying yourself, or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to do my best to kind of speed through this, but at the same time, make sure you get the point that I'm trying to drive home. So the first thing that you need to understand is there are 4 ways you can get money for your business. Now, I'm going to say right out of the bat, if you go to a conventional bank, that's your Wells Fargo, your Chase Bank, your SunTrust, your local credit union, generally you're going to need to have all 4 of these things. Okay. But when you get with a good business credit building and funding consulting firm, a company like myself, we actually have contacts that, if you can actually meet one of these criteria, we can get you money for your business. Okay. So again, let's get started. The 4 ways that you can get money for your business. No matter what you read, no matter what you see, no matter what someone tells you, at the end of the day, every type of business financing out there falls under one of these 4 categories. Okay. You got your pen? Okay. Category 1. The first way you can get money for your business is through cash flow financing. What is cash flow financing? Basically, what cash flow financing says is, dear Mr. Business Owner, your business is making X amount of dollars per month, and you can prove that by your last 3-4 months bank statements. So because your business is doing X amount of dollars in cash flow, we're going to give you an advance on future earnings. That's cash flow financing. What are some examples of cash flow finance? That's a revenue-based loan, where, like I said, where they give you a loan based on the revenue that your business can prove that is generated in the last 3 to 4 months. That's merchant advance loans. What's a merchant advance? That's an advance on credit card sales through your merchant account. You're doing X amount of dollars of credit card sales per month, so we're going to give you an advance on your future credit card sales. So that's cash flow financing. That's one of the ways that you could get money for your business. Now, there's some other type of financing that falls under cash flow financing, but those are the primary 2, and we're only going to talk about those 2, and we're going to move on. We've talked about those 2. Now we're going to move on. So cash flow financing is the first way you can get money for your business. Okay, Brian, what's the second way that I can get money for my business? The second way you can get money for your business is through collateral financing. Okay, Brian, what is collateral financing, and how do I qualify for collateral financing? Well, collateral financing is very simple. what lenders that offer collateral financing say, hey, if you own something of value, of high dollar value that you own outright, and you're willing to put it up as collateral, then we can lend you money. For example, real estate. If you own homes outright, you can put those homes up for collateral for a business line of credit or a business loan. Or if you own high dollar equipment, such as vehicles, or let's say you're in the restaurant industry and you have a $20,000 stove and a $15,000 refrigerator, and you're willing to, and you own those outright, and you're willing to put that up as collateral that you're going to pay back the loan, then you can get some type of collateral financing. Okay, so far we've covered 2 of the 4: cash flow and collateral financing. Now we're going to talk about 3 and 4. Number 3 is personal credit. Personal credit financing. Unfortunately, this is the most popular type of financing that business owners use, because it's really the only type of financing that most of them know about. What is personal credit financing? Well, it's very simple. If you have a high credit score, high personal credit score, we can get you money in the form of unsecured business financing, unsecured business credit cards, business lines of credit, with personal guarantees, et cetera, et cetera. Self-explanatory, right? I got good personal credit, I can go get money for my business. Downfall of that is I'm personally liable for that if I default on the unsecured cards or the business credit cards and I personally guarantee I default on them, then me as the business owner, I'm personally liable. Now y'all can come after my house, my car, my dog, and all that good stuff, which is what we don't want. Not saying that using your personal credit to finance your business is a bad thing. You just really need to understand what you're signing up for. Okay. Now, the 4th way that you can get money for your business is business credit. Now, the first 3 we talked about was cash flow financing. 2nd, collateral. 3rd, personal credit. And the 4th way is business credit. Okay, so how do you get money based on your business credit? Well, it's almost like, well, not almost, it's exactly like the money you got on the personal side, only now the lender is looking at your business. Now, your business credit reports. Now, what happens is a lot of times business owners go and apply for credit cards and lines of credit in the business name, and they get denied, and then they believe that business credit doesn't work or that business credit is not real. And that's far, far from the truth. The reality is they got denied because their business didn't qualify. And the banks is not going to tell you this is what you need to do in order to come back and qualify. So what is business credit? Business credit is credit that's in the business name, that's not linked to the business owner's personal social security number. Now, what does a business look like that has the ability to borrow money, a line of credit, small business loan, etc., without having to supply the owner's social security number? Okay, you're actually going to need to meet 4 criteria from a business credit standpoint in order to get money for your business that's not linked to your social security number. Now, again, as I said before, in the 3rd example, which is personal credit, yes, if you have good personal credit, there are business credit cards that you can get, but you personally guarantee those cards. Okay, we're not talking about that now when we're moving forward, talking about business credit. Now we're talking about money and credit that's not linked to you, the business owner, that's not linked to your personal social security number. Does that make sense? Okay, so what does a lendable business credit report or business look like for a small business owner that wants to get money for their business that's not linked to them personally, where it's strictly based on the strength of the business? Okay, got your pen out? Got your pen out. Okay, you're going to write down these 4 things. This is your goal when building your business credit profile. Okay, goal number 1, or item number 1, or whatever term you want to use. My business must meet lender or credit issuers compliance. Okay, what is credit issuers compliance? Credit issuer compliance is making sure all my business documents are listed the same way, making sure my business is listed in the 411, making sure I have a business address for my business. Those are just a couple of the 20 to 24 lender compliant checks that banks do when checking a business credit profile. So I need to have a business that is lender compliance. That's number 1. Number 2, I must have a 70 or higher paydex score with Dun & Bradstreet. You don't have to have an 80, you just need to have a 70 or higher. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, you must have at least 10 business trade lines reporting on your business credit report. Okay, 10 trade lines. That means I need to have accounts with 10 different vendors, suppliers, credit issuers, whatever the case may be. I need at least 10 reporting on my business credit report. And then number 4, I need to have a low bank rating of at least a 4. Now, this is very key. Almost all business owners know nothing about a bank rating. And what a bank rating is it's actually the credit score for your business. Yes, your business actually has, your bank account, I'm sorry. It's the credit score for your bank account. So you have your personal credit score, your FICO score. You have your business credit scores, which is issued by Dun & Bradstreet. That's your paydex. Then Experian has the Experian Telescore. And then Equifax Business has the Small Risk Assessment credit score. Those are scored for your businesses. But there's actually a credit score for your bank account. Okay? It's called a bank rating. And so what you need is a low 4 bank rating. Well, hell, Brian, what the hell is a low 4 bank rating? I'm glad you asked. Are we writing this down? A low 4 bank rating, okay, means you have at least $10,000 per month in your bank account over the last 90 days. So in other words, you just need to show that the ending balance on in your bank account was at least $10,000 for your last 3 bank statements. So if you got those 4 things, if you got the bank rating, you meet the lender compliance, you got the 10 trade lines, you got the paydex score, then you can get money for you can get money for your business under the business credit model. All right. So again, I went over with 11 minutes, we're almost 12 minutes. I'm sorry, I apologize. I said I was going to keep this under 12 minutes. So let me recap real quick. 4 ways you get money for your business. There's collateral financing. That's financing where you own something outright that you're willing to put up in order to secure a business loan or a business line of credit. There's cash flow financing, where you're going to get money based off the strength of your business and the strength of the cash flow going through your bank account. You can get money using your personal credit. That's FICO credit, or unsecured business cards, unsecured business financing. That's strictly off the strength of your personal credit score. And then the 4th one is business credit. And we just talked about what a strong business credit profile looks like. Okay, so I hope you found this video to be valuable. I'm going to be going live in the group here real soon. If you have any questions that you would like answered in a Facebook Live here in the group, you can put those questions below, or you can email me directly at brianhoward@bkhcreditgroup.com. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to plan in the next few days to schedule an evening where I'm going to do a Facebook Live, and I'm going to answer your questions about business credit in real time. So if you have a question that you're not quite sure about or that you want answered, then please comment that video below, okay? And when we do our Facebook Live, I'll make sure I get those questions answered for you. Again, this is Brian Howard, BKH Credit Group, signing out. Have an amazing Sunday evening, because you absolutely deserve to.